What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of House Flipper. Today we are going to be continuing on with what is going to be our future office. I guess it's technically an office because we do work out of it, but it's also just going to be our home. Now, if you guys missed the previous episode, I highly recommend you go back and watch it because I did explain a lot of stuff that's happened both behind the scenes and also in House Flipper. So, main game plan for today, of course, I want to take care of this yard because it's super overgrown and it has a lot of potential. It just kind of doesn't look the best right now. The pool's probably going to stay. Honestly, I would have put this pool down anyways, but we're going to kind of focus on the exterior in that we may do a little bit of decoration out here, but I really don't want to focus on that too much. The other focus for today, I think we're going to go ahead and get started with decorating the inside of the house. I would like to hopefully start in the garage because I'm just personally super amped up about the fact that not only do we have cars now that we can place down in our garage, but I got a lot of other good decorational items to be able to put down in here. Stuff like toolbox, you know, I think I got like a bulletin board type deal for tools and stuff. But we're gonna start things off with a lovely time lapse. I'm gonna go through and I won't time lapse this part of it, but I will go through and pull all of the weeds. I know a couple of episodes, not a couple of episodes, a long time ago, back when I first started playing House Flipper, people were getting a little mad at me for calling these flowers weeds. They are actually weeds, otherwise we wouldn't be able to dispose of them. But I'm gonna go around and dispose of all of the random flowers around the property as well as all of the weeds, and then you guys will see a time lapse here before too long. Okay, so turns out I do actually owe whoever commented long ago about the quote-unquote flowers. They are actually flowers. These ones are actually flowers, both the red and the pink flowers here. If we were to want to get rid of those, we would actually need to sell them. I'm going to leave them for the time being, and if we absolutely hate it, like they're just kind of placed down in random areas. So after I finish mowing the lawn, we'll kind of figure out whether or not we want to keep some of them or just get rid of all of them as a whole. So nonetheless, cue the time lapse. Okay guys, that is a wrap on the lawn care. I think it actually looks really good. Now, my one complaint is the flowers. They're just too randomly placed, and honestly, I got rid of a lot of them accidentally with the weed whacker anyways, and if you get rid of them, you don't even get any money for it. So it's not like they're worth anything. I don't think they do anything for the yard as a whole. So we're gonna go around, sell all these randy flowers. Again, as you may notice, a lot of them are missing because kind of forgot the weed whacker is savage when you get close to any sort of plant, and it'll just kind of get rid of whatever is in its way. So I think this is the last little group of them. Let's go back here. I kind of like the pink bushes. I think I'll keep those, and these little planters are kind of nice too, so I think we'll hang on to those as well. My one complaint is that you can still see the tall grass through the fence. Until you get up close to it, then it's like, oh, psych, dude, never mind. No grass here. But now that the yard is finished up, looking nice and well maintained, we can move on into the inside of the property. So first, in the garage, my main plan here is to try to make it my quote-unquote dream garage, okay? Now, honestly, my dream garage would probably have like a two-post lifts, maybe an alignment rack, possibly even a dyno. It'd be a big garage, right? We can't actually do that in House Flipper, but what we can do is try to make it a little bit, we can try to make it appear as if a automotive enthusiast would be living in this property. But the first thing we're going to do is the concrete flooring. I actually really like what's in it right now. It's just not quite big enough. So I'm going to see if I can't match this. Otherwise, we'll just replace it with something entirely different. Let's try the industrial light gray concrete. See if that is a match. It is not. So it must be the dark stuff, right? You would think, but sometimes they don't give us the option. No, see, dude, it's like a mix. It's like a cross between the two. I'm gonna see if there's any other possibilities that we could work with here. Honestly, no. I just don't understand. I don't understand why they would give us, why they would like pre-install a texture that we can't actually match. It's one of my biggest pet peeves about House Flipper. I think I'm actually gonna go with the light gray. So let's take this from corner to corner. I guess we'll have to start in the other corner, just over here. No big deal. Do something like that. Did that tile in here? It did. We're going to replace that anyways, so I'm not even worried about it. But look at that, dude. We already are looking tons better. All right, next, the walls. This is actually a really difficult decision for me to make because personally, I'm going to actually open up the garage door for a little bit more natural light. Personally, I don't even know what color I would want my garage to be. I suppose maybe a light blue might look kind of nice. I don't want a tan. I don't want white. I don't want gray. I don't want black. Those are all kind of too dark and depressing. So let's see if they have a paint that's kind of a lighter blue. Sort of a pastel blue. We have royal blue, sky blue. Those are too bright for me. Navy blue, indigo, azure bliss, sleepy blue. Might not be too bad. Or we could do gray fog. See, but then it's still pretty dark. I would love it if in future updates, fingers crossed, man, hopefully the luxury DLC will give us a little bit more colors of the rainbow, you know? There are a lot of good colors in here, just not the one I'm looking for. So I'm gonna try this royal blue, and if that doesn't quite do it for me, we might try the sky blue instead. It's not bad. It's definitely more blue than I was wanting, but since we've already got a majority of that wall painted, I think we'll just finish her off. Also, let me know for the exterior of this property. It is just kind of a classic red brick right now. You can kind of see right here. Let me know if there's a better option that I should be replacing it with, or even let me know if there's something in the Steam Workshop that you guys think would look better than that brick. I'm kind of up for anything. It's funny too, because the color I was actually after is basically what the roller looks like right now. But when you put it on the wall, obviously it's much darker than that. But that's kind of the color I was going for. I should look around on the Steam Workshop, honestly, to see if anyone else in the community has uploaded just sort of a pastel-y palette rather than the in-game colors. Might be something worth looking into. Okay, I think that is all of the walls painted. I do kind of like it. It's good. You know, it's not dark, not depressing in the slightest bit. Now, for the lighting in this room, rather than doing the halogens that sort of put that spotlight on the floor, I think that would look cool if this house were a showroom, like at a dealership or something. But realistically, I think most garages have those sort of, I don't even know what they're called. It's like the long cylindrical fluorescent lights. You know what I'm talking about? Let's get a couple so I can kind of show you guys what I'm talking about. Go into lights, ceiling lights, and we'll probably have to scroll down to the bottom. I think they're old school. So we could do the hanging ones. They call it the ceiling lamp line. Or I thought they had one that was a little bit more flush mounted. Maybe I'm thinking of the wall one. Yes, they do have fluorescent lights that mount up on the wall. That actually might work in here also. You cannot place them on the ceiling, but they do work on the wall. I want to see what that looks like, so let's grab a modern light switch really quick from installations. It's all right. I don't think it's going to illuminate the space enough, so we'll probably just go with the hanging ones. Also, if you guys are enjoying the House Flipper series, if you could do me a favor and leave a like on the video so other people can experience the series, that would be greatly appreciated. It would really mean a lot to me. Yes, dude, those lights. That's what I'm talking about. That's perfect. I actually kind of like the spacing on that, too. I think I'll just sort of carry that all the way back. All right. I think that actually looks pretty nice. The shadow that it casts on the wall is kind of annoying, but something we'll just have to live with, I suppose. It's honestly the best lighting option for a garage, in my opinion. So now we have the floor done, we have the walls done, we have a good majority of our lighting done. I might actually move this one over just a scooch here, something like that. Just since this space over here is quite a bit wider than the garage door bay itself. And actually, looking at this, is that 2 walls wide? Oh, it's 3 walls wide. Did we... I think we might have messed that up from the get-go. I meant to do 2. Why did I do that? It's because of the window? Oh, yes. It was because this wall is an exterior wall. Okay. So never mind. We didn't mess it up. We made a judgment call, and that's what we ended up going with. God, we've already been working on this property for 2.5 hours, and we barely made a dent in this thing. So real quick, I want to go over what I got from the Steam Workshop with you guys. We have a poster, a suspicious vase. I got this literally for the meme, okay? In case I do an episode that happens to fall on April 20th again, we will, of course, be adding a suspicious vase. I got a couple of Lucky Cat options. You guys may remember in my old setup, I had a Lucky Cat in the background. That's actually broken and been thrown away, so I might have to buy another. We have a nice modern looking round wooden mirror here, a big hallway mirror, the bold and brash painting from SpongeBob SquarePants, of course. And then this is the stuff that I'm most excited about. We got guitar amps, we got foot pedal switches for the guitars and the amps, we got a tool chest, actually a couple of different tool chest options, $1,000 worth of Pokemon cards, like the first generation sort of more rare cards. Got a red cooler, some bass guitars, some electric guitars, another amp stack. Brother Doug would be so proud of this Marshall amp stack right there. Bag of Doritos for a gaming room or something. A toilet paper holder that's silver instead of gold. Big. All right, very big. We got a turntable, of course. We got a mixer for potentially, we could do a sort of recording room for either gaming related stuff or the music. A couple of different color variations of those tool chests. A Nintendo Switch, the Animal Crossing edition one, that's the one Oksana has, or just a generic Nintendo Switch. And then this is some other really cool stuff. We have a good looking refrigerator, one that actually looks like any other, run-of-the-mill refrigerator, unlike the ones we get in the game. We got different size TVs, so we can make a big theater room if we wanted to do that. Got an Xbox Series X here, and then a bench vise. Dude, no garage is complete without a bench vise. And now, with that being said, let's return our focus back to the garage. I don't think I'm going to do the blue tool chest in here. Oh, also a Starbucks cup because, why not, right? I think the black tool chest is probably going to look the best in here. I know the texture quality is not the greatest. It's just a port from another game, but it does just sort of complete the look that, yes, this is, in fact, a garage space. Now, I don't know where I want to put this. I suppose over here in the corner is probably a nice spot for it. And then over here, we can do more of a proper workbench type setup. So let's try to find a table that's going to work well as a workbench. So we do have the enormous wooden table. I like the wood texture of that. We could even do a cedar one if we wanted to. That's not bad. It's a little too wide for a workbench though, in my opinion. So I think what I'm planning on doing instead is actually using some cupboards or some cabinets. Maybe even the Bayo, I believe is how it's pronounced, kind of has a concrete countertop. I like the look of that. Or we could make it all wood so it looks a little bit more like a real workbench. Oh yeah, dude. That's terrific. That's what we're going with. I do wish you could like uninstall the doors or something just so the cabinets are left open like that. There may even be another cupboard set that just has open shelving like that. But I'm going to go ahead and finish kind of an L-shaped configuration here. I'll see you guys in just a sec. All right, dudes and dudettes, this is what we're working with. I actually really like the look of this. I even added a sink, just so, you know, maybe after you're done working on your grease machine, you can wash up in the garage rather than heading on, first of all, dirtying up the door that we don't have just yet, going into your kitchen, using your wife's sink rather than using your one you have in the shop, scrubbing up with your Gojo before you go in. You mechanics, you get it. But complete with our own bench vise. I did sort of a, I don't really know what to call this, like a upside down U-shaped cabinet type of configuration up here, but just, you know, the more storage, the better. And now I'm thinking, how sick would it be if we had a speaker system in the garage, if we had an outdoor refrigerator, right? Keep something to keep your brewskis in. We could maybe just throw one of these. Oh, you know what? No, I don't know. Should we do full size fridge or should we do a mini fridge? Let's do full size. Full size fridge seems like the better idea here. We'll put that over here on the end. To the untrained eye, this would appear as though it is a additional kitchen, kind of like a kitchen away from your kitchen. Super weird to have a kitchen in your garage. I don't love that the cabinets are up against the wall here, so I might actually move them out. Let me try that, and then if we don't like it, we can go back to how it was before. Oh no, that actually looks better, and it makes more sense too, because you're not going to be reaching up around here trying to get into your corner cabinet. This just makes a whole lot more sense. God, dude, I got to get some other garage decor from the old Steam Workshop if we want to finish this thing out right, but so far, it's looking pretty nice. Now, how sick would a TV and a stereo system be in here? I just don't know where to put it. Like, we could put a TV on this wall, I suppose. Or we could put a TV right here. Now we're talking. Hopefully I have one that's small enough to fit in that space. How small is this? Ooh, it's not gonna fit in between the cabinets. Dang it. It's close, though. Definitely close. The old 77-incher is a bit too large as well. Dang, I should have got a smaller TV. Well, let's grab this cooler. Just to add a little bit more decoration into the place. Let's put this cooler over here for when you go to a football game, which I don't do, or go to the beach. There we go. There's something I enjoy doing. I'm trying to apply real world scenarios to the game. All right, let's check the in-game TVs to see if we have one that's actually going to fit in between those cabinets. Oh, we could do one of these. The like wall monitor type setup. It fits, but I honestly don't like how it comes away from the wall like that. So, never mind. It was worth a shot, though. Okay, will the standard wall-mounted TV fit? Oh my god, dude, this is the closest one! Oh, it's right there. Honestly, if we just move the... No, because the whole purpose of it is so the TV can, like, go mounted in between the cabinets. So that's just not going to work. We could stretch the cabinets out a little bit more and add a third in the center. There we go, dude. All right, just sort of spreading them out a little bit more, adding a bit more space in between them. Now we can probably fit one of those larger TVs back there. Let's first try the 77-inch. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude, that is so sick. Hang on, does it mount perfectly in the center between those? We just have to bring it down a little bit so it looks... Well, I don't know. I kind of liked it when it was flush up against the cabinets. Yeah, let's bring it back up. We may even have to raise the cabinets a bit more. Or we could just do a smaller TV, but where's the fun in that? Yep, that's good. That's perfect. Oh my god, dude, this is so sick. If my actual garage looked like this, I would never have to leave. I would literally never use the rest of the house. I would eat here, I would sleep here. It would be phenomenal. All right, what else are we missing? I know there's some bikes. We could put some bikes in here. I'm not going to add the car probably till the very, very end, because as you guys saw in the previous video, there's such a highly detailed model that the frame rate just cannot hang. But let's check out some of the other stuff. We have obviously some guns and things we could put in there if we were that type of person, but we're not. So a bike is the next best thing, right? That could be used as a weapon. In a pinch, I'm sure. I think it's under decoration, if I remember right. Yes, here we go. The Fez bicycles. I'll go with this one, kind of a blue, sort of a black. It's got a nice blue sprocket. I dig it. I dig it, dude. Put our bike right there. Oh man, this is just really coming together. Really coming together here. What else can we add? We need just a couple of other little accessory things to church up the space. Surfboard hanging on the wall? Yes, please. We can put that just above the bike, sort of right there. I think that looks nice. Or, you know what? We need some we need some more decoration on this wall. So let's hang that up right there. All right, what else we got, dude? What else we got? Got another surfboard. These have designs on them, which is pretty... That's sick. That is absolutely sick. Here we go, dude. Let's get another surfboard just underneath this one. Right there. Oh, man. I don't know what it is about a garage, dude, but gets me feeling some type of way. We got a book about cyber drifting. Again, just trying to add a little bit more decoration into this space. I'll just kind of put that over there. Oh, the tools. Duh. I mean, I know we have the tool chest over in the corner, but we can kind of litter some tools over on the cabinets or the cupboards over here. A wood saw, sure. Wait, can you put this stuff on the wall? Aw, bummer. Wow, I got a little carried away with all the decorations. Just a little carried away. But as you guys saw, we got our surfboards over here. We got a bike. We got a cooler. We got our tool chest. I put in a trash can so you can, you know, throw your shop rags away as you're walking back into the house. We got a couple of stand-up tools here. Shovel, rake. You always need a hoe, right? You always need a good hoe. And then we got our little bottle of Gojo over here so you can get all grime off your hands. 3 sort of miscellaneous boxes just for storage and stuff. We got our Vice, monster TV, lovely cabinet set complete with a outdoor refrigerator. Keep all your brewskis nice and chilled. We got a crowbar, a wrench, a screwdriver, a sledgehammer, wood saw, just a regular hammer. I find it funny they don't have a claw hammer in here. I guess that's the next best thing. We got a metal saw. We have an axe, a like super industrial concrete drill for whatever reason, pair of pliers, a cyber drifter book. And then over here, we have a chainsaw on our window so our neighbors know not to mess with us. And then 3 little bins over here. One that's sort of open. That's like our miscellaneous nuts and bolts and things that you may need for around the house, maybe working on your car, stuff like that. But I absolutely love this garage setup, dude. It's got me all fired up. I honestly want to go just like clean our garage out right now. That's how amped I am about this setup. But anyways, the last thing we need here is, of course, a door leading into the house. Let's go ahead and take care of that really quick. It might be cool to have a door leading into the garage with a little glass window just at the top, not that center one, just the top. Maybe your wife is curious, oh, I wonder if he's done working on that piece of junk car of his. She can look out through the glass pane in the door rather than having to open the door completely. I don't know, you guys. I'm just trying to come up with fun ideas here, but I think we're on to something pretty good. All right, let's try that placement. Make sure the trim looks good on either side here. I love it. I absolutely love it. The glass totally makes sense now that I explained it the way that I did. It's awesome, dude. Look at it. She can come out here, peek through. Oh no, he's still working on that piece of crap. Okay. It's just, oh, it's so good. It's so good. I'm just gonna quickly test to make sure that those cars that we did download, one of them's gotta be sort of okay. Oh, dude, I totally forgot our jack. Let's put that over here, off in the corner. Hopefully you don't have to use this that often. Put that right there, kind of in the corner, out of sight, out of mind. Let's try the A4. You know, I'm more of a Volkswagen fan, but Audi is basically the same thing, just fancier. Now with this car, as you may notice, the wheels do go through the ground, which is something we might just have to look past. But I'm gonna try to get this centered in the garage space so that the door can just barely close. I think that's good. Let's make sure. Don't hit that bumper. Don't scratch my new car. Oh no, that's spot on, dude. Spot on. Yeah, look at that. You got plenty of space to walk up front still. Plenty of space on the sides. You can't walk around the back, but not a huge deal, honestly. Look at that. Imagine just being able to walk out in your garage and see this. I don't know how long this video is actually going to be, but it does kind of seem like we spent most of our time working on the garage. I'm not at all ashamed of that. I definitely love this space. Hopefully some of you guys do as well, but I do think that's where we're gonna wind things down for today. So once again, if you guys did enjoy, please leave a like, leave a comment, help support the dream by smashing that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Peace.